Love Undercover, 2002, is a Hong Kong romantic comedy directed by Jo Ma, starring Miriam Yeung as the clumsy yet spirited rookie policewoman Fong Kuen and Daniel Wu as Hoi, a suspected mobster who may not be as dangerous as he seems. The film is a lighthearted blend of romance, comedy, and action, leaning heavily on slapstick humor and Yeung's energetic performance to drive the narrative forward. While Love Undercover may not break new ground in terms of storytelling, it remains an enjoyable experience due to its charismatic leads, charming absurdity, and ability to keep audiences entertained. Plot. Summary. A mission that turns into mayhem. The story follows Fong Kuen, an enthusiastic but inexperienced police officer who finds herself assigned to a high-stakes undercover operation. Her mission is to get close to Hoi, a suspected triad member, and gather intelligence. However, Kuen is far from the typical cool and competent undercover agent. Instead, she is hilariously clumsy, often getting herself into ridiculous situations that threaten to blow her cover. As she spends more time with Hoi, Kuen realizes that he is not the stereotypical gangster she expected. Instead, he is polite, kind, and strangely ordinary, making her mission much more complicated. Soon, what starts as a professional assignment turns into a blossoming romance, and Kuen finds herself caught between her duty as a police officer and her growing feelings for Hoi. The story unfolds through a mix of comedic set pieces, misunderstandings, and sweet romantic moments, leading to an inevitable climax where Kuen must make difficult choices about her career, love, and personal growth. Performances. Miriam Yeung shines with her comedic energy. The heart of Love, Undercover, lies in its lead performances, particularly that of Miriam Yeung. Her portrayal of Kuen is exaggerated but endearing, making her a lovable protagonist despite her clumsiness and incompetence. Yeung's comedic timing is one of the film's biggest strengths. Whether she's bumbling her way through an investigation or awkwardly trying to act seductive while undercover, she brings an infectious energy that keeps the movie afloat. Daniel Wu, on the other hand, plays the straight man to Yeung's over-the-top antics. His portrayal of Hoi is calm and charming, creating a believable contrast between their personalities. While Hoi may not be the most complex character, Wu's natural charisma makes him an appealing romantic lead, and his chemistry with Yeung adds depth to their relationship. The supporting cast also deserves mention, as they contribute to the film's comedic and emotional beats. From Kuen's superiors at the police station to her nosy colleagues, each character brings their own quirks to the story, making the world of Love Undercover feel lively and fun. Comedy and romance, a mix of slapstick and sweet moments. One of Isa. The defining aspects of Love Undercover is its comedic approach. The film leans heavily into slapstick humor, exaggerated physical comedy, and absurd situations. Some moments feel like they belong in a classic Hong Kong variety show, with over-the-top facial expressions, silly sound effects, and ridiculous misunderstandings fueling much of the humor. For those who enjoy this style of comedy, Love Undercover delivers plenty of laughs. However, for viewers unfamiliar with Hong Kong's particular brand of slapstick humor, some jokes may feel too exaggerated or juvenile. Despite the emphasis on comedy, the romantic elements of the film are surprisingly well developed. While Kuen and Hoi's relationship starts as an assignment, it gradually transforms into something more genuine. Their interactions, filled with misunderstandings and unexpected tenderness, build up their chemistry in a way that makes their romance feel believable. The film also explores the theme of self-discovery. Kuen, though initially an underqualified and clumsy officer, starts to grow more confident in herself through her relationship with Hoi. While the film doesn't dive too deeply into serious character development, it does show a subtle transformation in Kuen's personality, making her journey more engaging. Direction and pacing. Lighthearted but slightly messy. Jo Ma's direction ensures that Love Undercover maintains a fast pace, keeping the audience entertained from start to finish. The film never lingers too long on any one scene, always moving, briskly between comedic moments, romantic beats, and action sequences. This energetic pacing works well for the film's tone, preventing it from feeling too slow or dull. However, this rapid pace sometimes comes at the expense of coherence. The plot occasionally feels episodic, jumping from one comedic scenario to the next without much narrative depth. While the film is undeniably fun, it lacks a strong emotional core, making it feel more like a series of skits than a fully fleshed-out romantic comedy. That said, the film's lighter, feel-good approach is also what makes it so enjoyable. It doesn't take itself too seriously, allowing audiences to simply sit back and enjoy the ride without worrying too much about plot intricacies. Audience reception and lasting appeal upon release. Love Undercover was well received in Hong Kong, with audiences appreciating its blend of humor and romance. Over time, it has gained a cult following, particularly among fans of Hong Kong rom-coms. While some viewers may find its humor too over the top, others see it as a charming and entertaining film that captures the essence of early 2000s Hong Kong cinema. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds a 75% audience score, which indicates that most viewers found it enjoyable despite its silliness. Many reviews highlight Miriam Yeung's performance as the film's biggest strength, with comments such as, "Miriam Yeung's comedic timing is gold. She makes this movie so much fun." A lighthearted and sweet rom-com, nothing too serious, but very enjoyable. A fun, feel-good film with lots of laughs and a cute romance. However, some criticisms include the film's reliance on slapstick humor and its somewhat predictable storyline. A few viewers noted that the film's humor might not be for everyone, especially those unfamiliar with Hong Kong's comedy style. Final verdict: a fun, flawed, but lovable rom-com at its core. Love Undercover is a film that doesn't aim to be deep or groundbreaking. It simply wants to entertain. And in that regard, it succeeds. While the film's humor may be too exaggerated for some, its charm lies in its heartwarming romance, engaging performances, and energetic storytelling. Strengths: Miriam Yeung's standout performance. Her comedic talent elevates the film. Daniel Wu's charm. He plays a great contrast to Yeung's chaotic energy. A fun and fast-paced narrative. Never boring, always entertaining. Lighthearted and feel-good. A great movie to watch when you need a laugh. Weaknesses: over-the-top slapstick humor. May not appeal to everyone. Somewhat shallow plot. Fun but lacking strong emotional depth. Messy pacing. Sometimes feels like a collection of comedic moments rather than a cohesive story. If you're in the mood for a silly but endearing rom-com with classic Hong Kong humor, love, Undercover is worth a watch. It may not be a masterpiece, but it offers a fun escape into a world of romance, mischief, and heartfelt laughter. Final rating: 4.5. A delightful rom-com that embraces its own silliness.